It was a humid summer afternoon when I pulled into the parking lot of the local grocery store. I had just finished work and was looking forward to a quick shopping trip before heading home. But of course, Karen, the infamous HOA tyrant, had decided this was the perfect moment to make a scene. I noticed her immediately. She had parked her SUV directly in the handicap spot near the entrance, even though she had no placard or disability permit. Her arrogance was so blatant that it almost made me laugh. Almost. I grabbed my cart and approached the store, planning to handle the situation calmly. Inside, I ran into the store manager, a friendly man named Greg. I explained the situation. "Greg, she's parked in the handicap spot. She doesn't have a placard, and it's causing problems for people who actually need it." Greg nodded knowingly. "Yeah, that sounds like Karen. She's caused issues here before." I sighed. "I'm not going to confront her aggressively, but something has to be done. This is dangerous and illegal." I stepped outside, only to see Karen in full tantrum mode. She was waving her arms at a man in a wheelchair who was trying to access the store, shouting, "This spot is mine. I need it. You can't park here." I walked up calmly. "Karen, you can't park here. It's a handicap spot. You don't have a placard, and you're blocking people who actually need it." She turned on me, her face red and twisted with anger. "You think you can tell me what to do? I'm special. I deserve this spot. You have no right." I shook my head. "This isn't about you being special. This is about following the law and respecting other people." Karen predictably called 911. "Yes, I need the police. This man is harassing me. He's threatening me because I parked here." Within minutes, a patrol car arrived. The officers stepped out, already familiar with Karen's antics from previous incidents in the neighborhood. One officer approached me first. "Sir, what's going on?" I gestured to Karen and explained the situation calmly. "She's parked illegally in a handicap spot. She has no placard, and she's shouting at other patrons for trying to use it. She's the one causing the disturbance." Karen, of course, interrupted, waving her arms dramatically. "Officer, he's harassing me. He's threatening me because I'm legally entitled to this spot." The officer raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am, do you have a handicap placard?" Karen froze. "Well, it's at home, but I should be allowed." The officer sighed, turning to me. "Sir, can you show me that she has no placard?" I nodded. "She's right in front of you. She's clearly parked illegally. You can also see the man in the wheelchair who can't access the spot." The officer looked at Karen and said firmly, "Ma'am, parking in a handicap space without proper authorization is a violation. You need to move your vehicle immediately or risk being ticketed." Karen's face turned bright red. She sputtered, trying to protest, but the officer simply repeated, "Move your vehicle, or we'll have to issue a citation." With a dramatic huff, she stormed to her SUV, muttering about injustice and complaining about special treatment, while the officer followed her to ensure compliance. She eventually drove off, honking angrily, leaving the handicap spot free for those who actually needed it. As the man in the wheelchair approached to park, I smiled and helped him steady his cart. "Don't worry about her," I said. "She's all talk, and the law will always win in the end." Later, I reported the incident to the HOA, providing a full description of the violation, the officer's response, and Karen's history of harassment. Within a few days, the HOA fined Karen for repeated violations and issued a warning that any future misuse of handicap spaces could result in suspension of privileges or further legal action. From that day on, Karen avoided handicap spots entirely, or at least in public view. Neighbors who witnessed the incident joked about her overconfidence and lack of awareness of the law. Even I had to admit a quiet sense of satisfaction. Karen's attempt to manipulate the situation had backfired spectacularly, proving once again that patience, calm reasoning, and proper authorities could triumph over entitlement and aggression. It was another lesson in HOA life. People like Karen thrive on intimidation and drama, but when confronted with rules, evidence, and the law, their plans crumble and justice, however delayed, ultimately prevails.